Hey guys, how are you doing? This one might be a long one. It's a bit emotional. It's a bit frustrating. It's extremely maddening. I recently found out about a 17-year-old girl from Stacy, Minnesota, who was ran over by her ex-boyfriend. From what I understand, he ran her over 3 times. Now, this was not released by officials, so I'm not positive on that part, but that's what I'm gathering on this. I've not been able to gather a whole lot of information, and some of what I do have I can't release just because officials have not released it yet, and I don't want to do anything that could muck up their investigation. The driver was Dylan Robert Simmons from North Branch. He's approximately 20 years old. I have found absolutely no court records on him at all, which tells me he does not have a criminal history, or at least nothing prior to, or nothing since he was 18. I don't know about juvenile records. I don't have access to those, apparently. You can't blame the courts for this one. I'm honestly, at least with the information I have at this moment, there was nothing the courts could have done to prevent this, like they could have with my daughter or that of the 2-year-old boy in Albert Lee. What I am angry about is the charges are 3rd-degree murder, which he ran her over 3 times. Why is it only 3rd-degree murder? And criminal vehicular homicide. He had a passenger, Ryan Anderson. Again, I'm not able to find court records on him yet. I don't have enough information on him to make sure what I'm finding is accurate. It's a very common name, so what I am finding could be a different Ryan Anderson. He was released with absolutely no charges. Now, he was a passenger in this vehicle. He was there when it happened. Either he's an accomplice or he did something to try and stop him, which, by the sounds of it, he didn't try and stop this guy. So why are there no charges? Why was he released with no charges? I would very much like to know that. When I do find out more information that I am able to state publicly, I will. Until then, again, I'm sticking pretty much with what officials say, as I don't want to risk their investigation, just as I wanted the same respect when it came to my daughter's investigation. Monday, I went to court with an abuse victim, and this was supposed to be a pre-trial, and if they could not come to an agreement, they were to go to trial next week, jury trial. Her abuser claims to have new evidence, but did not bring it with him. Now, if he has this evidence, he should have been required to supply it on Monday. Because of this new evidence, everything is now postponed until October for another pre-trial instead of going to trial. This is a stall tactic, and how the judge can't see that and say, no, you're not stalling anymore, is beyond me. That judge, for that case, needs to stand up and say, no, if you have this evidence, you should have provided it today. I can't understand why now this woman has to wait until October, continuing to live in fear of her abuser. That's not okay to me. That's not okay. That shouldn't be okay to anybody. So you know, if you are an abuse victim and you have court coming up and you would like me to join you, I am happy to. As long as I'm able, I will be there, and chances are I can make it happen. I don't care how far I have to drive. The third thing is, according to Violence Free Minnesota, in 2000, now my numbers may be off by 1 or 2 numbers as I was trying to count down the list, and my brain just being all over the place, my numbers could be off by 1 or 2 points here, but in 2021, there were 26 domestic homicides. This is men, women, and children, 26. In 2022, there were 24. Now here's the part that makes me sick to my stomach. In 2023, we are only in the 7th month of 2023, and this 17-year-old girl makes number 19 already. We are almost at the point of 2022, and the year's only half over. My daughter is one of them. Yet still, our elected officials are silent. Still, there has been no outcry from them, no statements from them, no nothing about what they plan to do about this, or to even recognize the problem. How many could have been prevented? I know my daughters could have been prevented. I know that little boy in Albert Lea could have been prevented. How many more? Keith Ellison, our Attorney General, has been silent on this matter. His assistant is working my daughter's case, and he's still silent. His assistant is working several other cases, and he is still silent. Where are our elected officials, and where are their voices? Because your silence is deafening. Why are you not coming forward? Why are you not speaking out publicly? Why are you not saying we need to make change and trying to come up with plans to make that change? Well, I sit here and I talk to gun training people and people who teach self-defense courses and pepper spray, and I'm trying to get women safe. Isn't that supposed to be your job? Isn't that part of your job, to protect citizens? Because you're not doing it. Where are you? It's just maddening that they have yet to say anything publicly about this problem. They continue to turn a blind eye. They continue to pretend it's not there. Why? $19 in 7 months. 19. And those are the ones we know about. This has got to get bigger. Share my videos publicly on Facebook. Put them on your Facebook pages. Share them on your TikTok pages. The word's got to get out there, because this has to stop. Our elected officials need to wake up. Our elected officials need to stand up. Our elected officials need to start making changes. How many more have to die before they do? As always, my information will be in the description. Reach out to me, talk to me, comment. Please. If you're in an abusive relationship, get out. And stay safe.